What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Pokemon Legends Arceus. In the last episode, we mostly spent the entire episode in the Coronet Highlands, taking care of various requests out that way, including the worst balloon race in the entire game, one I was not able to get all 60 balloons for. My absolute best was like 53. Holy crap, that was a nightmare to deal with. But we were able to get a bunch of other requests done as well, and now we're going to be turning some things in. First things first, let's talk to Zeke here. Seems that there's nothing you can't find. I'm always thanking you, but thanks again. There's simply no doubting your abilities. And I heard from Wanda how you reassured her, telling her your teammates and all. She's even started calling you the savior. It really means a lot to her to be accepted by someone like you. And as her big brother, I appreciate you keeping her safe too, of course. I know that she can be a real scatterbrain, so I'm glad she's got you looking out for her. And there it is. Gone Astray in the Highlands is complete, but we are not done yet. Believe it or not. Wanda's still got to go get lost in the Iceland, so we're going to be coming back to Zeke in just a moment. But I need to turn in my other quest that I got here for all of those Clefairy that we were able to spot in the last episode, dancing in the moonlight. Let's talk. Oh ho! So you say that Clefairy dance here in the land of Hisui too. They must have been adorable to behold. I must go and see them one of these days. Thank you for looking into that for me. I'm excited to see what you'll accomplish next. And there it is. Clefairy's moonlit dance is complete. Get some salt cakes, get some experience candy M's. All that good stuff. Now, there are actually a couple of things I'm going to be doing here in Jubilife Village before we head off to the Alabaster Icelands. The first of those things actually involves some items. Now, I got to make sure before I commit to it too much that I actually have these in my inventory somewhere, because I need to give them to Anth, the clothier, really quickly. So let me just make sure that I've got at least one of each. In my item box, I do not. Great. I do not. Wait, hold on. No, I don't. Wow. Ooh, that sucks. Okay, so I'm going to probably have to come back to that one a little bit later when I find another space-time distortion, because it looks like I don't have any red, blue, or green shards, and I need at least one of each to be able to get this part done. So screw that. Let's continue. We're going to head on over this way. Do you remember those 3 Burmy fans that were all arguing about the different cloaks on Burmy? Well, we already turned in one of the cloaks, but we still have 2 more left to turn in. So let's head on over here and talk to Leif first. Brought a Burmy to show us. You know the one covered in leaves? I'm going to show you this one here. Have a look. Yep, this is a Burmy, all right. It's similar, dear. I'll grant you that, but this must be a different species. Yeah, I ain't buying it. This ain't a Burmy. Well, if the real deal can't convince these two, I guess we'll need to look at the fake Burmy too. Could you catch both the so-called Burmy that my companions here are talking about? I think we've already talked to Duna, so let's talk to Tarush. Got that Burmy yet? The trash-covered one? Here you go. I believe this is the one. Or, no, it's the other one. Sorry. No, it's the pink one. I'm dumb. Pink is trash Burmy. Sorry. Gosh. Didn't mean to do that. Well, now that's Burmy. No mistake. I don't know about that. Indeed, this Pokemon is no Burmy. Well, we've all seen each other's supposed real Burmy, but we're no closer to agreeing on anything. Nothing else for it. Let's have Professor Laventon decide. The Burmy he chooses to put in the Pokedex will be considered the real Burmy. Once you complete Burmy's Pokedex entry, come back and show us what it says, will ya? I don't know if I've actually done that, but I think I have. Pretty sure I have. I've fought enough and caught enough Burmy at this point, I would have to say. Yeah, I have. All right, well, let's talk to y'all now. Again. So that's how it is. It seems all our Burmy are indeed, well, Burmy. All 3 of them. So you're saying that Pokemon of the same species can come in forms as different as these? How incredible. Guess that means we were all right. Looks like we wasted our breath arguing. Jeez, well, sorry I was so harsh to both of you. No, I'm just as much at fault. But really, this whole escapade has taught us a lot about Pokemon. I'm truly glad. I apologize for getting a little heated back there, too, but it all turned out well in the end, and sorry for getting you caught up in our mess. You did a great job clearing up our confusion. Which one is the real Burmy? Is complete. We got a leaf stone for our troubles and some experience candies. Thank you very, very much. All right, now, before we head off to the Alabaster Icelands, because obviously that is our next destination, we need to go back in the Galaxy Hall and talk to Zeke one more time. Yeah, we're not out of the woods yet, and honestly, Wanda is probably in the woods, so let's head on in and talk. Well, Zeke, is she lost? I see a thing above your head. Now, here's the girl I was hoping for, Wanda's constant savior, Akari. I'm afraid the day has finally come. This time, Wanda couldn't even find her way back from the Obsidian Field. Wait a minute, that's the Fieldlands. It's practically our own backyard, right? She should know her way around, so I'm worried something might happen to her. I really appreciate some help for you and that Ursaluna. Use the scent from Wanda's raggedy old kerchief and search her out for me. So, we're going to the Fieldlands instead. Was not expecting that, but that is an excuse to actually go back there. Wow, I guess we're going to do that first before we go off to the Icelands. So let's get that done really quickly. I will see you all out there in just a moment. So, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to start here at the Heights Camp. We want to make our way down into Nature's Pantry, which is kind of just down the hill. And from there, we should be able to use Ursaluna with relatively little issue. Now, I'm going to head all the way down. Maybe we can actually spot it from the sky. That's always a possibility. But once we get about into here, let's switch on over to Ursaluna and see what he can find. There's Blue. Hold on. Which way was it? Is this way. All right, we might have actually flown right over her. Just a moment. Let's see. Is she up here, possibly? Over this way, maybe. Probably. Oh, here we go. This is definitely promising. Oh, there she is. She doesn't seem lost at all. She seems like she's hanging out with a bunch of Paris. Oh, help. I don't want to be sprout mushrooms. Oh, wait. Oh, you're being attacked. All right, well, let's fight some Paris then. Gosh dang it, Wanda. I thought you were just hanging out with these little guys. I always forget that Paris are super aggressive, though. All right, Adam, this is all on you. Should be able to handle this no problem. They're level 50, though. My goodness. Little on the mean side, aren't you? We'll just use X-Scissor and Poison Jab to make our way through these three. What do you got for me? Energy Ball. That actually does an okay amount of damage. And you're going to probably use... Oh, not Spore. Now Adam's drowsy. That's not good. All right, hold on a moment. Let's try... well, I guess we can get both attacks off in time, probably. Nope, too drowsy to move. Try again. No! That sucks. Might have to use a full restore here in a second. Tank another hit, Adam, if you can. And then another Sport. No, you actually suck. All right, fine. I will use a full restore here. We should be able to get 2 attacks off this time. I didn't think I was going to need to use this for some Paris, but apparently Adam cannot handle being drowsy at all. Let's see if they use Spore again. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yep. Thank you for actually attacking. Okay, I'm going to attack the other Paris first, the one that cannot stop using Spore. Get it with a Poison Jab. It's also, I think, the next one in the attack lineup, too, which should allow us to get in another hit here. And there we go. Could have used Rock Slide, too. Really, every move except for one I had was super effective on these guys. But then again, Paris does have a lot of weaknesses. And there we go. Thank you. I swear I'd never survive here in Asui without you as a teammate. I came to patrol because I know some of the villagers come out here to hunt for mushrooms. While keeping an eye out for them, I ended up hunting around a bit myself for some finds, but the mushrooms ended up hunting me. I guess my brother is probably a mess worrying about me again, huh? But you're so good at battling, probably even better suited to the security corps than I am. All right, Wanda, off you go. And there it is. We're done here in the Fieldlands. Let's report to Zeke. And I guess we can just go right back and do that, although we appear to be... hunted by something, so let me just kind of move out of the way a little bit, and then I should be able to fast travel. But yeah, let's just go straight back to him before we head off to the Icelands, and I think that should be everything we need to do. Hoping we don't need to report back to the professor. We do, of course. Just because we fought a few Paris doesn't mean that we really got anything of value here, although I guess Gliscor got some things too. We are literally 30 points away. This is ridiculous at this point. I honestly can't believe it. How close we are to a level up. I mean, I really should just buckle down and get it done, but you know, it's not a necessity. We'll have it when we're done with the Icelands, I'm sure. All right, Zeke. I will appreciate yet more star pieces from you. It gets us a lot of money for all this stuff, too. Thank you for saving Wanda yet again. I'm so glad we got the survey corps to rely on. I was chilled to my marrow when I heard my sister was caught up in a Pokemon attack this time. If only she could just get herself assigned to patrolling the village for a while. Nice and safe. And there it is. A Stray in the Fieldlands. 3 star pieces for our trouble. You're not going to have another quest for you, for us, are you, Zeke? Another one? Another one? Let's go inside and find out really quickly now that we've just walked outside for a second. Tell me. There is another one. Wanda snuck out of the village without telling me, and she hasn't come back. I heard she was all bundled up against the cold, too, so I got the sneaky suspicion she went to the Alabaster Icelands. Whatever sent her out there, it doesn't seem like it was an assignment from the security corps, but what else could make her want to go to such a dangerous place alone? I really need some help from you and that Ursaluna. Use the scent. All right, and this time we'll pick her up while we're out there. But, oh, Zeke, you're going to actually try to save her this time. You know, I get the feeling Oh, wait. Wanda, you're here. Why are you here? What? My brother went to the Alabaster Icelands. Zeke, that brother? The one who's refused to even stand outside the village since he got attacked by some shinks and totally traumatized? That's a weird way of delivering exposition. We got to find him at once. Please, Savior, you got to help me one more time. Gone astray in the Iceland. So we're looking for Zeke this time instead of Wanda. That's actually kind of hilarious. All right, off to the Icelands we go, but I am going to at least stop up over at the shop really briefly here and sell off all of these star pieces that I got. So let me do that really quickly. And there we go. That's not bad for the money. All right, I think I'm good. My inventory space is actually getting a little low. I'm going to go actually sort through this really quickly before I head out there. So I'll meet you all in the Icelands in just a moment. All right, here we are. We are at the Ice Peak camp, and we're going to be moving on from here. Now, where I want to go is actually not too far from here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of follow the little thing that I set down here. We're going to use Ursa Luna from there. Now, I brought Darko with us, and I also grabbed our Ponyta as well, so we can get a little bit of experience while we're out here. But we're going to want to use Ursa Luna, just kind of follow the blue once you get into this area just about. Keep following it. Keep following it. I think... Oh, there it is! Down here. Zeke, what's up? Oh, can you and Caesar get me back up there? Uh-oh. What's going on? That is an Alpha Glalie. Oh, jeez. All right, looks like we're in for a fight. Here we go. Yep, this thing is not going to be very nice, and this is why I wanted to bring him, because Adam was not going to be really all that well equipped for this fight. So let's use our little shiny bunny here. All right. I am going to just hit you with... I mean, a Drain Punch would be just as good, but I'll use a Fire Punch. Switch things up a little bit and haven't taken any damage anyway. Probably could have gotten away with a Strong Style there, and luckily we avoided that attack. So let's just take you out with another Fire Punch. Very, very simple. And down goes the Glalie. Get a nice hefty amount of experience for that. Particularly our Ponyta. Not bad. You all right? Oh, goodness, thank you for saving me from that complete and utter disaster. But it's no good. I still haven't found Wanda. About that. Did you say my brother, my trusty savior? You mean Wanda was fine all along? Oh, good. Now I could pass out in relief. Sorry I made you worry. Never mind that. What were you thinking going to a place like the Icelands without telling me? Well, the fact is I came here for this. You obtained an ice stone. I came to find that stone so I could give it to you, my savior. I was told it was pretty rare, so I thought maybe it could help you with your survey work. And that is actually extremely rare. One of the rarest stones in the entire game. Oh, don't give me that sad look, Zeke. Of course I got one for you, too. I really owe you both so much, my savior, and the one always sending her after me. I'm going to keep working hard to become a great security guard member to pay you two back for everything you've done for me. Come on, bro. Let's head back home. I've gotten really strong with all my adventures. I'm sure I can get you back to the village safe. I'm glad to hear you think so, Wanda, but the village is that way. I knew that. I think Wanda's still going to need you to look out for a little while yet, or more like a long while, a real long while. Gone astray in the Icelands is complete. We got a peat block for our troubles and some star pieces. Two incredibly rare evolutionary things. One more than the other, though. Those ice stones are so freaking hard to track down. My goodness. All right. So now we have a whole list of things to do here in the Icelands, but I'm going to start by taking care of some things that we can just immediately go up and do without talking to anybody. The first of those is going to be head on over to Hart's Crag. Now, if you know where that is the place where the Twin Falls are at. It's where we usually run into Alpha Gardevoir and the like. We need to go and catch a Curlia, just a single Curlia, just one. Although, actually, before I do that, I do need to actually say hi to these Bergmite here really quickly. What exactly do you like to eat? I don't honestly know. Let's see if you eat salt cakes. I think that'd be a little weird because you're made of ice, but we'll see. Let's find out. You do. Okay, that's good. Here, other Bergmite. You can have a salt cake as well. Enjoy that. And then while you munch down on that for a moment, I am going to do some fighting here. We're going to take out a few of these Bergmite because we're supposed to get a completed Bergmite Pokedex entry. If you remember this request that we got a little while ago, we're supposed to talk to Dominia, who I believe is in the Diamond Settlement up that way. Now, we've defeated one. I'm going to take out at least two more. And then I'll feed another one after the fact. And then fight it as well, and we should be good. Shouldn't be all that hard. taking care of them all, but then we can actually see if the dex entry is complete. Obviously, need to go back to the professor once we've hit that point. Is there any more? There is one more right here. That's the wrong cake. There we go. Enjoy that. Oh, I think this Bergmite is incredibly aware of us. Just a second. Sneasler, can you climb up this, possibly? No, you can't. Wow. I am honestly shocked by that. Well, let's see if it eats it now. Yeah, stop paying attention to me. Enjoy that. Go eat it. There you go. And ignore the Mamoswine for a moment. Why aren't you eating? I'm a little confused. I thought you liked the salt cakes. Come on. Have a bite. Maybe it became too aware of me. There it goes. All right, now we can fight it. Sorry for luring you into a false sense of security, but you really need to go. All right, I'm going to use a Drain Punch this time. And then we will head on over to the Heart's Crag from here and go and catch ourselves a Curlia. We need to take this back to get ourselves some more hairstyles. Oh, I need 4? I thought it was only 3. I guess it was only 3 feedings. Well, all right, we'll fight one more. This is what I get for getting too ahead of myself. Apparently, I'm even ahead of myself when I'm throwing my Pokeballs out. Down you go. I don't know why I said in you go. I'm not catching you. Down you go, Bergmite. All right, that is a complete Pokedex entry. I am almost positive. We can take a look at it just to be 100% sure. Yeah, that is definitely going to be a completed Pokedex entry. That's 5 plus the giving it food has a bonus as far as research tasks are concerned. All right, Curlia. Let's find one of these things, and then I think we can call it an episode, as a matter of fact, once we do that. I know there's a few of them around here somewhere. I just need to avoid the Gardevoir in particular. Where? Okay, no, I really do not want to pick a fight with you. There's actually an easier spot to track down Curlia, which is Snow Point Temple, as a matter of fact, but it's also a lot harder to get to, and it's a longer trek. If I can't find one around here, I guess I'll be doing that at the beginning of the next episode. We got a Ralts here, which is not what I want. I want a Curlia. I know the Curlia spawns a bit more rarely in here, but I was really hoping we could find one. But I ain't seeing it. Hold on. That's another Ralts. We got Apom, bigger Apom, small Apom. And from the looks of things, no Curlia. Well, shoot. I guess I am going to have to go into the temple after all. Well, all right. I guess we'll do that in the next episode, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this episode very, very much. Next time, we're going to finish up everything here in the Alabaster Icelands as far as requests are concerned. None of them really take all that long to do. They are just kind of the ones I got to... There's a couple I got to pick up, actually, that I don't even have yet. And then there is just a couple where I just need to go to a spot, get a thing done. It's very, very simple. Not all that complicated. But yeah, we'll get it all done in the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode very, very much, and I'll see you all in the next one.